And enjoy and be safe. Take care of each other. Off we go.
Thanks, Michelle.
Okay, I guess we're starting.
Whoa.
See you later, Monica. Okay, we're starting. Here we go. 7 o'clock on Saturday. Start of 300K. Let's go. Okay, we're off. Start of a 300K. Right now we're in a group of 2, 4, 6, 8. But we got 2 fast riders up front who I'm sure will drop us sooner rather than later. But Jen is here, Lena's here, Todd's here. Michelle's riding with us for a while. Super warm and humid. I only have a single layer on. I'm already sweating. I already have my gilet unzipped. I'm already sweating. And we've been riding for, I don't know, 10 minutes. But I'm not gonna complain. It's a lot nicer than it was 2 weeks ago when we did this ride. We'll likely get some rain this afternoon and this evening, but hopefully it won't get too cold and we'll be okay. Here we go. Okay, we're almost to the second control already. We are 30 miles in. Right now we've got a bunch of 8 riding together. We were a group of 4 and then everyone kind of bunched back up at the controls, which is a normal thing. So, really beautiful day outside today. So different than 2 weeks ago when we did 200K. Sweating. We have 1 layer on. Had to put sunscreen on this morning all over my body, not just my face. I'm like, what is this even? I came out of the hotel with arm warmers on, immediately took them off because it was, I don't know, warm and humid. Kind of strange actually to be riding in just 1 layer. I feel kind of naked. Feel all that airflow. So plan today is to go easy so that I can hopefully finish. Sounds like myself, Todd, Lena, and Jen are very likely gonna try to stick together, ride together as a group. There's also a guy named Frank who I just met who might also ride with us too. He's about our pace. Just found out he's a birder. He just I spied an osprey. He was like, "Hey, osprey on the left." And so I slowed down and I was like, "Hey, are you a birder?" And he was like, "Yeah, you could say that." He was telling about how him and his wife went to Florida last year and saw like thousands of ospreys. He said it was super cool. Got to see them hunting, and I guess fishing is their thing. So, talked to him for a minute about birds. Too bad my friend Craigo's not here. They could talk about birds together. Craigo is a birder. So maybe Frank will teach me a couple things about birds today. So yeah, it's a nice morning out so far. I slept okay in the hotel last night. Not super great, but it was fine. So yeah, that's Todd and Frank right there. Our second control is in Darien, which was the Quick Trip rest stop that I lost my mind over last ride. We're gonna get there early though, so I don't think they're gonna have any pizza available at, I don't really know what time it is. It's probably like 8:30 maybe. Too early for pizza. But it's such a nice rest stop, or control I guess they call them. So go to the bathroom, fill up on water. There's Todd in the flesh. His aero bars.
I am cool.
Yes, you are cool. That's right.
Sometimes.
Well, we're 55 miles in, feeling good. Right now we have a tailwind. We're on this road for like 9 miles or something like that with a tailwind, which is lovely. Spirits are high, energy's high. Trying to keep our pace in check so we don't go too fast. Get pooped out. What?
Can I stop being cool? It hurts.
Oh, yes, you can. We just had our first info control. Everyone was very impressed that I brought a pencil stub to write things down. Brought a pencil stub, of course, based on Todd's recommendation, giving me all the beta, Randonneur beta. Sun's out, guns out. Been meaning to take my gilet off for the last 50 miles. It's too warm for it, but I keep forgetting to take it off. Stuff it in a pocket. So it's just been flapping in the breeze. See you at the next one. All right, we're at control number 3. Mile number 65, I think. I hate buying water. It's a waste of plastic bottle. This place didn't have a spigot. So far, so good. See you at the next one, Frank. See you. Todd wanted to take a bit of an extended break at this one. He wanted to charge some devices and make a couple of adjustments to some things, which is fine. Everybody else has already left. But me and Todd will bring up the rear. Next checkpoint is in 25 miles. I always get something salty at these checkpoints, like chips. Because number 1, I need the salt. Number 2, chips are bulky to carry. So that's why I typically buy chips. Some salt. So far things have been good. Weather's still super warm, super nice. Hopefully it'll stay that way. There's the rig. Everything has been working out really well. The only issue I had was keeping my top tube bag closed. It's a little bit finicky, but I shoved it in and got it to work. Here's Todd's rig. It's got the luggage rack on the back, half frame bag, handlebar bag, and then he keeps he has like a snack bag / bottle holder here that he keeps some kind of liquid nutrition in. And then he's got 2 bottle cages. We both have rain layers in our bags. Right now I feel like totally overdressed. Ah, there he is. There he is.
What, him again?
Yep, him again. There, I got some chips and some candy, and off we go here. On to the next one. Sorry to eat while I'm on camera, but gotta multitask, you know? 110 miles in. Feeling pretty good. I just finished at a control. Ate my very first gas station pizza. It was actually pretty good. Lena and Jin waited for us so that we could ride as a group. Sunset is in like 3 hours, so they wanted to ride together when it gets dark, so they waited for us. Otherwise, Todd and I have been bringing up the caboose all day. We saw a couple other riders at this last control as well. Nice to see them. Weather has held up nicely. It's really windy now, but we only got rained on for about 5 minutes. It was heavy rain, but it only lasted like 5 minutes, so we stopped to put rain jackets on and basically took them off 5 minutes later, which was kind of nice. As always, pizza has revived me. I'm feeling pretty good. I actually felt pretty good all day. I've been trying to drink both of my bottles in between every control. Make sure I'm eating at least 1 or 2 snacks every hour. Feeling pretty good actually. So I just need my legs and my butt to last another 75 miles or so, and then I'll be all good.
I would guess so, yeah.
Okay, we're going into the night shift. We're at mile 145, I think, or something like that. I think we have like 40 or 50 miles left. Between here and the end, there's really no more controls that will be open. So we just had to tank up on food and water. We met up with Jay in Kingston. Jay's the tall one up there. But we're going into the night shift now. It's about 8 o'clock. Sun's going down. I'm feeling surprisingly good. I've been holding back from saying that all day, so I didn't want to jinx it. But I actually feel way better than I thought I would. It's not over yet, but I feel pretty good. Got my friend Todd in the back there. So we are a group of 2, 4, 6 right now. We'll probably stick together till the end, I would think. Nice visibility at night with lights and stuff with everybody. Feeling pretty good. Wasn't able to film much in the middle because it was so windy again. But here we are. We're at the last control. About 35, 37 miles to go. Everybody's here. Michelle met us here just in case the gas station was closed. They close in like 15 minutes. She had water and snacks and beer. Everybody's layering up.
Because it's just Bill and Chuck, Phil, and Frank ahead of us.
I feel like I should put on a jacket because everybody else is. But I'm not cold.
He left, Chuck.
So, final push. This is the last control until the end. So, here we go. It looks like there is rain, unfortunately, coming. So maybe I should put my rain jacket in my pocket. But we're almost done. Here we go. Well, I'm back in my hotel room. That means I made it. Woohoo! 187 miles, I think it was. Was not able to get any footage the last several hours. Pretty much once it became dark, there was a big storm that rolled in, so we had to stop and we sheltered in this little like porch of this random house, which was kind of fun. We hung out there for like about a half an hour while the worst of the storm passed. And then we didn't get really rained on after that. We got rained on a little bit before that, but the winds quieted down a little bit. The roads were super wet, so we got wet, obviously, but it was fine. But yeah, everybody finished, which was awesome. So I was so glad that I got to ride with other people, and we all stuck together, which was cool. I got a puncture literally at like a half a mile from the finish at the hotel here, but tubeless for the win. It sealed up right away. What time is it? I think it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't know exactly what time we finished. Maybe like 12:30-ish or something like that, but we made it well within the time frame. I think we had until 3 a.m. to finish, so we were like 2.5 hours ahead of schedule, which was cool to finish a little bit early. Michelle had pizza waiting for us, which was super nice. I also brought food from home, so I'm going to eat the leftovers that I brought from home. I'm going to jump in the shower and get some sleep. I offered Lena to stay. I have another bed, obviously, that's not being used, so I offered it to Lena if she wanted to stay and catch a few hours sleep. She has like a 35-minute drive home from here. I also offered if she wanted to take a shower before she went or whatever. I don't know if she's actually going to take me up on that offer, but I left the door open in case she does. So yeah, first 300K in the books. It went really well. The weather today was awesome. But yeah, I'm glad that I didn't bring some of the stuff that I was originally going to bring. Like I didn't need hand warmers. I didn't need toe warmers. I didn't need a lot of the stuff that I brought, but I am really glad that I brought arm warmers, leg warmers, my jacket. There was only one time that I was really cold, and that was after we got started, after we took that extended break when the big storm was rolling through. It was really cold, and it took longer to warm up because we were riding a little bit slower because of all the water on the road. But once we got going, maybe after 25 minutes or so, I finally warmed up, which was good. And I didn't really need to put any more layers on, so it was good. But I'm glad I brought the stuff that I did in case I needed it. And yeah, it was a good ride, a really nice course. So kudos to Michelle for making the route. It was a very, very beautiful route, like classic, like rolling hills through, Wisconsin and Illinois farmland. It was very, very pretty. And all of the controls were at decent gas stations, which was also really nice. I tried my very first piece of Quick Trip pizza for lunch. It was actually pretty decent, and it was like, it really hit the spot because I was needing some real food. I was tired of eating bars and candy and stuff like that. I ate like 3 bananas today, or maybe like 3 bananas, which is a lot for me. I don't really like bananas, but I only eat them when I ride, really. But I ate like 3 bananas. I ate more food on this ride than I have on any ride, and I think that was partly why I was feeling pretty good all day. I also did a good job of staying hydrated. I would drink both of my bottles, a bottle of water and a bottle of Scratch, in between each control. So I think that was really helpful too. The only complaint I have is my knees were starting to get pretty sore towards the end, like maybe the last hour or so. And then every once in a while during the day, my feet were really sore. But they're not sore now, and they haven't been for like hours. But like in the middle of the day, my feet were really sore. But other than that, I don't really have any complaints. I was pretty happy with my bike setup too. There isn't really much I would change except for possibly getting another snack bag. I use the snack bag to keep the camera in the main compartment, and then there's these little mesh pockets that I use for snacks, but I'm thinking about getting another snack bag for the other side to actually use the main pouch for snacks, like candy and gummy stuff that's hard to like eat with just one hand. But I don't know, adding more junk to my bike just seems unreasonable, if I'm honest. But super happy with the Apidura seat pack. It's waterproof, which was important today. The top too big. Come on in.
Hi.
There she is.
Oh
God. There's Lena. She decided to come. Are you going to sleep? Maybe? TBD. There's your bed with all of those pillows if you want to sleep in it. But welcome. So, Lena, obviously, did decide to come take me up on my offer to take a shower. And then I offered if she wanted to sleep in the other bed, she's totally welcome to. I think she might stay for and like at least catch a long nap before she drives home. So I'm eating my pickles. You know, I used to have this rule, but when I would do videos that I would never film myself eating because I think it's gross to watch other people eat on to watch other people eat on camera. And then here I am. I've literally done nothing but eat on camera all day because you know what? You gotta multitask sometimes. So sorry that you've had to watch me eat. But you know, it is kind of the reality of the situation. So check this out. I brought leftovers, curry chicken and rice from home. I had some of this last night before bed, and obviously I had it for dinner last night too. I'm so glad I brought it, so I have some real food to eat. I brought my little spork with me today on the ride, but didn't use it because I had pizza for lunch, and I ended up not needing to use it. And the pickles are awesome. They're nice and salty. It's exactly what I want. So yeah, I'm going to eat and hang out with Lena a little bit and then go to bed. I'm pretty tired, obviously, but not as like totally spent as I thought I would be. Like, my legs are definitely tired and I'm definitely pooped, but I'm like more motivated to like eat something warm and like warm up a little bit because I am a little bit cold. And I want to just like stretch for a few minutes before I hop into bed, because I'm worried if I don't stretch before I go to bed, I'm gonna have to get up to pee in the middle of the night and I'm gonna be like super stiff and I'm not gonna be able to move. But yeah, like final thoughts about the ride today. It was great riding in a group. Thanks, Todd, for sticking with me all day. We rode together all day. In the beginning of the day, Lena and Jin were pretty far ahead of us, but Todd and I kind of hung back, and I was glad I did. If I was riding it on my own, I would have ridden at a much slower pace. I was getting pretty tired, like my legs were pretty fatigued the last few hours, so I definitely would have backed off on the pace if I was riding on my own. But I was motivated to stay with everybody, and it turned out being fine to go a little bit faster to stick with everybody. Yeah, the route was awesome. God, the weather was so much nicer today than it was 2 weeks ago. It really couldn't have gotten much worse 2 weeks ago. So it's amazing what a difference the weather can make too, like in your spirits and obviously in the ride itself. I was talking about my gear before Lena came in. I'm super happy with it. The only thing that I had a bit of a snafu with was the top tube bag. It's so small that it barely fits anything practical, but it does serve its purpose. It barely fits my battery charger pack, and then I can run a cable through it to charge my computer or headlight as needed. But other than that, I was like really happy with everything, so I was glad that I got a chance to like test out the full setup, because I have not tried the top tube with the chargy pack yet, and it worked out just fine. So I was pretty happy with it. I was also really happy, like I was saying earlier, about my eating and drinking today. I ate and drank the most on today's ride than any ride I've ever done, and like I said, I think that was partly why I felt pretty okay. I am still surprised how rushed we are at control points. It's like, this big chaotic frenzy, like get in, get out, let's go. Again, if I was riding by myself, I would have taken a little bit more time at the controls to kind of chill out for a minute, stretch. I stretched my back a total of 1 time today, which is totally unacceptable, but also totally my fault. I was under the impression that these rides are a little bit more relaxed, but it was very rushed at the controls. But to be fair, I could also say like, no, I need more time, or tell people to ride off without me and just like that I would catch up or see them at the next control. But I decided to try to stay on their time schedule, and it was fine. So anyways, I'm going to eat and sleep. See you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye. Tell your mom.